Thank you guys for blessing me with the opportunity to talk about astrology. Today I want to talk about houses number 5 and 11. So, house 5 is actually a really important house to think about every time you think about any one sun sign. Because 5 is Leo. Leo energy, your 5th house. My 5th house is... So my 5th house, mine is in, what is it? So my 5th house is in Libra. So 5th house energy means pride. How do you come off to people? I come off as my sun is Scorpio, right? Let's get this straight. My sun is Scorpio, but I have Libra tendencies. Why? Because my 5th house is in Libra. My 5th house is a space of Leo. Leo is a space of the sun. So I have Scorpio, Libra for my sun. I'm not sure why no one looks at why the big 3 is only the big 3. It should be like the big whatever. I'm just saying that 5th house seems just as important as the sun, to be honest with you guys. So yeah, I definitely see myself having Libra tendencies. And I always used to refer it to my Venus and my Mercury. I'm learning here with you guys too. I didn't know that the reason why I come off kind of like a Libra is because my 5th house is Libra. I never really thought about that. The thing is, people don't really think about houses. I don't really think about houses. No one really does. No one does, guys. So there's something for you to think about. Whatever your sun sign is, look at your 5th house. First off, you have to know when you were born, right? Look at your 5th house. And then say to yourself, is this how I act? You know, ask yourself, be true. Okay. It's funny. Holy crap, I just blew my own mind. I had no idea. Anyways, so 11th house is Aquarian energy. So your Uranus would be your 11th house, right? Okay. So 11th house is a really far planet out. You know, everybody knows Uranus is like really far out there. So no one really looks at that planet that often. But Uranus is a planet that has to do with how you associate yourself with people. Me, associating myself with people really aggressively because my 11th house is in Aries, because it's the opposite of my 5th house. Okay. And also, here's a little caveat. My Uranus is in Taurus. So how do I associate myself with people? Slow and steady. If you try to jump into my DMs, I'm going to smack you in the face. Or I'm just not going to respond the way you think I will. I don't care who you are. If you're going to hit me up and I don't know you, you got hell to pay, man. Because I don't know what your intentions are. And I have to know what your intentions are. I have to know everyone's intentions before I let them get close to me. That's me. Because I feel everything. Just kind of funny. Especially with I guess the hell to pay part comes through my 11th house, which is ruled by Uranus, right? 11th house is ruled by Uranus, and that's Aquarius energy, which is Aquarius is also ruled by Uranus. So I have Taurus in my Uranus, and I have Aries also there in my 11th house. So my 11th house is like, look, don't fuck with me. Excuse my language, but that's how it is. When it comes to developing my own environment, my own friendship, my own society, my own life, my circle, it's always, okay, I'm really going to enjoy every moment of getting to know you. And if you try to push me, I'm going to fight you. And you might not like me after. So don't push me. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Okay? That's just how my personality breaks down. Uranus isn't as important, though, as the 5th house, guys. So get on that 5th house. If you haven't figured out your birth time, figure out your birth time for your 1st house and your 5th house. Because those are deadly important to understand yourself. fifth house is your sun sign emanating out from itself. So it's dope. So what's your sun sign? And then what's your fifth house? And associate them together. They're like best friends because they both have the same ruler, which is the sun. And your sun is the sign that everyone always talks about when they chill with you. If anyone asks you, hey, what's your sign? What's the first thing someone says? Their sun sign. Why don't you know your fifth house? Your fifth house is part of your sun. And if you're always saying, oh, I don't act like this, I don't act like this sun sign. Well, yeah, well, it's because you haven't looked at your fifth house. So look at your fifth house and then say, oh, I don't act like that. After you look at your fifth house, don't just say it right off. If you see your sun sign and you're like, oh, I'm not like that, that doesn't work. I'm a Scorpio sun. My fifth house is in Libra. Libra is not aggressive like Scorpio. Scorpio will beat the crap out of people. And they don't give a damn. And they're not friendly at all. They're really, really chill and like not messing with other people. But Libra, on the other hand, wants to help everyone be friends, loves to help people relate. Hello. How's it going, you guys? I like to do that too. It's nice. I had to mention that. That's fun. That's really fun. So yeah, definitely think about your birth chart and your birth time so you can look at your houses. First off, look at your first house. Look at your fifth house though, because that one will help you understand you. It'll help you understand you. If you think you're not who you think you are, you will know that you are probably who you think you are after all. Don't let me tell you. Go find out on your own. Take the time to find out your birth time. Look at your birth certificate. Thank you guys for blessing me with time to talk about astrology. Hope you learned something and have a great day.